After the disastrous launch of the Xbox One in 2013, Microsoft has worked incredibly hard to address these failings and steer the brand back on course. While noticeable efforts to create a more consumer-centric ecosystem began in 2017, it wasn't until recently that we saw the new and improved Xbox truly start taking shape. This is Miles with Windows Central Gaming, and today we'll be discussing why 2021 has easily been one of the best years ever for Xbox. In a rather bold move, Xbox launched a two-pronged console approach with the Xbox Series X and S release in November of 2020. While PlayStation 5 implemented a similar strategy with the PS5 Digital Edition, this was the first time we'd ever seen a company launch two entirely different SKUs with varying specs. The Xbox Series X stood confidently as the premium offering with 12 teraflops of processing power. At the same time, the Xbox Series S introduced a budget-friendly way to experience next-gen gaming. Some skeptics had concerns regarding the Xbox Series S potentially restricting the development of ambitious titles. However, after several major releases and strong Black Friday performance, it's become clear that the Series S is Microsoft's gateway offering into the Xbox ecosystem. Unfortunately, chip shortages have made it seriously difficult for many players to upgrade to Xbox's new hardware. Even 1 year after launch, folks still need to battle against bots, scalpers, and other players in hopes of purchasing these coveted new consoles. Thankfully, these shortages highlight just how vital Xbox's open ecosystem is when it comes to delivering more ways to play Xbox games. In addition to day-and-date releases on console and PC for most first-party titles, Xbox has also heavily invested in cloud gaming in 2021. Officially updating their server blades to Series X hardware, even players without a new console can take advantage of improved performance on their phones, browsers, or even original Xbox One consoles. Due to broadband limitations in certain areas, this isn't a solution for everyone, but it does significantly ease the burden of console shortages. Shiny new consoles with remarkable processing power are undeniably impressive, but what about the games we play on? With the delay of Halo Infinite to holiday 2021, the Xbox Series X and S launched without any notable first-party titles. In fact, Xbox had a pretty empty slate of first-party releases for the first half of 2021. Aware of its first-party shortcomings, Xbox leaned into strategic partnerships with third-party developers and publishers to fill the gaps. In January, we got our first taste of an experience not possible on Xbox One with The Medium from Bloober Team. Then in April, we had two surprise day-and-date releases in Xbox Game Pass with Outriders from Square Enix and MLB The Show 21 from PlayStation. Now, I don't know about you, but I certainly didn't have a PlayStation-developed title launching in Xbox Game Pass on my 2021 bingo card. It wasn't until July of 2021 when Xbox Series X and S owners got their first taste of a new first-party release with Microsoft Flight Simulator. This gorgeous title kicked off a steady stream of Xbox Game Studios releases for the back half of the year. The critically acclaimed and long-awaited sequel Psychonauts 2 came following Microsoft Flight Simulator in August. For fans of the original, this stunning title from Double Fine was well worth the wait. From here on out, it was a back-to-back gauntlet of legitimate Game of the Year contenders with Age of Empires 4 in October, Forza Horizon 5 in November, and the highly anticipated Halo Infinite in December. Not only did Xbox stack the tail end of 2021 with an impressive quantity of titles, but they also managed to legitimately deliver some of the best games of the year. If you follow gaming social media or industry headlines, you've likely noticed a tonal shift in the way Xbox is discussed online. The pessimism and skepticism of the Xbox One generation are finally dissipating in a tangible way. I'm constantly seeing editorials from individuals who previously skipped or ignored the platform genuinely excited about the Xbox ecosystem. Ever since Phil Spencer took the leadership reins, we've heard the promises for Xbox's future and how the team was dedicated to making Xbox the best place to play. Justifiably, many players were hesitant to believe Xbox could completely overcome its past failings. For me, the most exciting thing about Xbox in 2021 is this feels like the first year they're finally delivering on all of their promises. We're seeing the fruits of the enormous investments into Xbox Game Studios with a slate of genuinely incredible games. Titles like Psychonauts 2 and Halo Infinite were allowed the time they needed to shine, and because of this, shipped as two of the strongest, most critically acclaimed releases of 2021. What's made this critical acclaim more impressive is the fact that both of these games launched day one in Xbox Game Pass. These quality offerings from Xbox Game Studios set a precedent that not only will Xbox Game Pass deliver the best value in gaming, but it'll provide some of the best experiences in gaming as well. Following releases like State of Decay 2 and Sea of Thieves, which were heavily criticized at launch, it's refreshing to see Xbox understand their missteps and demonstrate precisely what the future holds. This wasn't a perfect year for Xbox. From the attempted Xbox Gold price hike to some less than favorable monetization decisions in Halo Infinite's multiplayer, there have been worthwhile reasons to criticize Xbox in 2021. However, it's been easier than ever to celebrate Xbox's business strategy. Xbox has done a remarkable job presenting itself as a fun, passionate company in the video game industry. Ultimately, Microsoft is running a business and trying to make money, but their communication and response to community feedback have been nothing short of commendable. When I reflect on what Xbox has achieved over the past year, it's hard not to envision the possibilities of the new and improved Xbox. There are some apparent gaps Xbox needs to fill before it truly becomes the best place to play, but it's evident that Xbox aims to keep firing on all cylinders. What are your thoughts on Xbox in 2021? Did the company deliver on your expectations? Let us know in the comment section below. And if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and hit that like button. For more Xbox and PC content, be sure to subscribe to our channel. Thanks so much for watching, and we'll catch you in the next video.